Tina Ashanti Prime TV. Edit you media was washing could be a bustle. Near Sunny day, not you media shisha subutu. So ye up and coming musician, actor, actress, empo, social media influencer. Don't hear any obe for number na. Age shago screen national. Fraying. Nani ending our sway. No be yet dachi and shoma. Spotlight Hub Jumedia Yisudie. Still release interview. Na se eshemun poa. Ubetu. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha. Ena ne kreno. Ewo.
Action. Action media. Audition. Yeah, audition can see me. Our Action media. Yeah, series. Kesiye pa obi amfa ne hunyim wo ye panyino wo ye akwada o emrante ne maba ni nyina ye hia obi bia Action media ye series kesiye ade abegu Ashanti TV so obi amfa ne hunyim boy mi gina mu bi obi amfa ne hunyim frɛ number na ye twa agu afie no me see frɛ number no thank you Ashanti Prime TV enam tie ni mu no boy magimedwa ye do ha say to dia na ye nsem akese nko a se wo pe nsem no kura atie ana wo pasem papa I wo Ashanti mem Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia atie dia hwe Ashanti Prime TV ho na no kura no ewo me see Ashanti Prime TV so pe so tie news pa ana wo pe be bia asem a ye ka no unko bi so bi na pe no kura wo mu a hwe Ashanti Prime TV no kura no ahanko ana wo
bebre ne akoso ewo yemmem ha enne nkofo amanso empani se ade achi na se yanti asemfufra enne na yachi na mibi so what in akoso social media ho be kire aba fontinta fidie ne so woni ne akoso ewo ho no enne na dwebre na tie me adwo adempo me ne mapamfo ewo Ashanti Prime TV ebina da bia enne ya wada bia wabra aboy nyume no nu wabra ye di dwumede onwaso bia to di Prime Trend ebrewo wo Prime Trend so ameni mapamfo ye besim konya ne de nsam a won say da na wfa wani ehu da egu nsani ani ne abobo mu ne de no kra no ato ne da sansen pani say di ade ne da no won fa nto ho a eya na free talk afen so wo Prime Trend so no ye be ma wakonya na wo so de wadwenkire aba eni kasem esanso wo mu ne say Prime Trend jumediye mu no afa baby wo a obesiria enu nti na mse hia me adwo adempo me ne mapamfo ewo Ashanti Prime TV clock it
Odi Solomon Opokunie ye fredwuma abafie die ne bepe TV a obeka nsem papa a kire yen na oba me yehunu no papa ekoso ewo wiase tisi ye TV papa ne tie nsem pa ewo kroyimu dia ye fanto ba biase Ashanti Prime TV ewa na mehwele de bia entizo fa TV na to Ashanti Prime TV keep watching Ashanti Prime TV we love you all. God bless you.
Ashanti Prime TV aha ena no kware ne wo
yedi nkomo ewo ya fiefiem enkwankwan ni ase yedem ene empo yesukum san komodie we ne yede ba TV so na yaba bedi nkomo twhwe we eni direction bia eye nkomo na yedi eye asem ana yeka ye ekoso ewo abrabom ebeka politics kakra ebeka religion kakra ebeka entertainment kakra ene de akanyina e wose ye so we nyumtuni so we talent bia ye be from na yetumi ene wadi nkomo ne so e de aka ho jumadie ya mi bo ho de ru akrewe e the pod show a social discussion aye ba behwe ne ya tackle societal problems challenges nipa ewo masitinem. Pod show is a public discussion space social challenges, a platform that gives voices to everyone. I mean everyone, right? Na yendi ni din komo na sa session bi a Martin din wachiku ho no eho bebusa won sama wani na so say bebusa ɛhɔ ana be expose ɛhɔ ana be kyerɛ sɛ wɔkyi go enti ka me ho na hwɛ me solo base na ndi dwumadi we efia da bia 5 p.m. ɛwɔ Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha na nokware no wɔ. Depo show me no mienu nkomodi. Bedase.
Asante eyo mine. Ni senti na Ashanti Prime TV. Edi dwumadi en waso sonko bi eba so. Ni ato ne din say Spotlight Hub. Any trending issue. Eyo me mosomfo. Genial Diamond. And am di dwumadi eba somo. Ejada bia. Eni wokuada bia. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. na dwumadi shisha so butu. So ye up and coming musician, actor, actress, empo social media influencer. De ohia ne se obefa number na e chego o screen na se no. Friend, na ni endin sa wosoi. Na be yedache enstroma. Spotlight Hub dwumadi yi sudie. See release interview na se ehemu mpo a obetu. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, ena ne kre no. Ewo.
Action. Action media. Audition. Yeah, audition can see me. Our action media. Yeah, series. Can see pa. Obi amfa no hunyim. We penyino we akwadao. Emrante ne maba ni nyina. Ye hia obi bia. Action media. Yeah, series can see. Ade abegu Ashanti TV so. Obi amfa no hunyim. Boy mi gina mu bi. Obi amfa no hunyim. Frɛ number na etwa agu afie no. Me see frɛ number no. Thank you. Ashanti Prime TV. Enam tie ni mu no boy. Magi medwa. Ye duru ha se tu dia. Na ye nsɛm akɛseɛ nko a. Sɛ wo pɛ nsɛm no kora no atie ana wo pa asɛm papa. Wo Ashanti mem Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia atie dia. Hwɛ Ashanti Prime TV. Ɛhɔ na no kora no. Ɛwɔ. Me see Ashanti Prime TV. So opese otie news pa ana wo pe baabi a asem a ye ka no unko busu obi na ope no kore wo mu a hwe Ashanti Prime TV no
Adeshima mama mensa ma wakwa babie ensan so ema wajo emfamra Ashanti Prime TV. Enyume no so kase na magime gramede eba besum wo ewo Ashanti Prime TV kase ensem abeti ebi wom eni se ukopie mu ewo NDC a wutan ni mo ne yade se ne wode nsem dodo no atodwa akọ edi ama efiafo sa so na otu 40 popo so Ashanti Mewura yade se ono so edi nsem dodo no adi atodwa ensem we eni nsin de kika ho na magimegura mede eba besom wo kase abofo bi so na wo mo aso masena mede kase no eba besom abofo ni bi ni POG band omo de band na edidi djuma esenti aponso bi na wo to wedding bi na wo djuma bi na udi na ehu behia so behia band ewo asedia na wabomodia na odi wani atie mu ewo POG band na fe ntini embo na djuma a udi na ehu behia so behia band wa ase no etimi apoye edi amam obetimi afre POG band the number eni gua so etimi afre na fe yaje oso e ban sikasem a na waka wakoma edi ato yem sanse kuma bi na ye beji wo sa so na yade se POG mo so e bo mechi demo a enye asem ketoa onu so di djuma e wa Asante mampo ni me bi e wo e mo no okopiem e wo POG mo aya ka chen so ebi e wo ho no ebetimi aboa na ye ne won so wetimi edi djuma yɛde adwuma ɛwɔ asante mampɔn wobɛtumi afrɛ POG mo yɛ number so ne bi wɔ ase wobɛtumi afrɛ na afei yɛn nso yɛagye wo so na yɛne wo adi dwuma saa so ɛna yɛ adeɛ sɛ Achi Media ɔno nso ɛbɔ m'akyi dɔm bibia ɛnya asɛmfɛ bi agro pɛ sɛ wano te na wɔwɛ sɛ wano ɛwɔ nipa mu sɛ megya ha na maama ne katekate a mede ɛka sɛ anaasɛ pɛ sɛ wogye din ɛwɔ simitwa mu a na waba mmɔgya na afei wode w'ani abɛpie mu ɛwɔ Achi Media ne nso yɛtumi aboɔ no ɔne so ade mu na wɔ simitwa mu no atumi asipi ɛde ama wo na ɛnkyɛ deɛ na audition ba yɛhyɛ so bɔ wɔde asɛ wɔpeke fɔm nyinaa nso yɛtumi aboa wɔ yɛ namba no nso ɛna gu screen aso fa no afɛ a yɛbɛgye wo so ɛma awura bi sɛ ɛfo de ntafidi ahodoɔ no nyinaa so ɛnyɛ TikTok, YouTube ɛne nea ɛkɛka ho nyinaa bɔ mmɔden nso bɛfollow yɛ wɔ hɔ na afei yɛn nso yɛne fa yɛwɔ ɛwɔ Ashanti Prime TV no yɛtumi ɛde bi asom wɔ ɛma awura bi sɛ me nso a magye me agra a mede kaseɛ no ɛba abɛsom wɔ ɛne wo somfo Adwoa Dempo metwa no na meba ya ɛna otimi ɛpiniye afei Jibril na yɛnhyɛ kase yɛhyɛ asɛdeɛ ne yɛnkɔhyɛ aseɛ ɛwɔ NDC ɔmo akakyɛ otutani yɛde ma NDC amamiko no ɛyɛ honorable Johnson Asiedu Nkete na ɔde nsɛm ato bi akɔ ama apiafo no ɛna ɔkyerɛ sɛ wɔbu sɛ nnɛ ɛnɔbae dodoɔ no a ɛbu nti ama nnɛ ɔbɛkua anim a sika ɛntumi ɛmba mu yie san sɛ ɛnɔbae dodoɔ no a ɛna ɛbu ɛno na wɔkyerɛ sɛ wɔn nkɔm akoma ɛnto mu yɛn san sɛ aban no ɛde nhyɛ pa gu kwan so nkyɛ ɔmo nso ɛbɛdi wɔn brɛ so aba ɛwɔ kua anim
have been produced with high cost of inputs and you are not selling at a high price, we are aware that you are going through difficulties. But don't let that discourage you from farming in the next season, because government working to establish the mechanization centers. So you get mechanization services at very, very cheap prices. And then because the dollar is now cheaper, we will be importing chemicals and all the other things and be able to sell them to you also at very cheap prices. So what is happening now is just a transitional problem, and it will get away very soon. I believe you have heard what is happening on the cocoa front. You have also heard what is happening on the cashew front. These are temporary events. And very soon, with the solid policies that we are putting in place, this thing will be a thing of the past. And then finally, I want to remind party people that we are going to do branch elections. I beg you, those who have worked very hard, particularly the branch executives, to deliver this sweet victory. If I had my own way, I would suggest that let them be retained so that they can continue to do the wonderful work that has been done. If you have delivered victory, won all the branches apart from about 3, there is nothing else that you can do. So I beg you, work and make sure that they can also retain their seat. Now that we have not compensated them for anything yet, at least they must be able to retain their seats and be encouraged to work. Please, they must be able to retain their seats.
Yanso akase no so e wo kwasiminti ne ho na mate bedwani e de ba mo yan ene ho na bo fifi bof modin se dia to dia afa ne mofra omo kwa kwatwe bi sin so no na wo kire se oni de ogidi se ne mofra ne ebetimi edi nkunim yi papa basan so hwe mfi no abesin kwa 2024 ya de se ne mofra kwatwe bi sin no omo etimi eye nkunim bifo da so e na afi 2025 so omo so kwatwe edi nkunim nti ogidi se afi 2026 sa mofra omo so kwatwe so almost so everything can be
This super mock has been organized by me for 3 consecutive years. And for the past years, I have seen massive improvement in the performance of the students. And that is what motivates me to do more, to let the students within Kwesimintim constituency know that we are with them and we support them, and we will do whatever possible that we can to make sure that they prepare very well to go and write the exams. Looking at the records, I could see that last year or last 2 years, we had about 75% pass. Last year was 82% pass from aggregate 6 to aggregate 36. So I am believing that with continuous encouragement, continuous motivation of the children and inspiring them, especially to be disciplined in classroom and in studies, they will be able to come out best. I'm organizing it for the 67 schools, including private schools, all the 67 schools within Kwesimintim constituency, made up of about 3,500 students, organizing this for them to know that we are with them, for them to prepare very well. The interesting aspect of it is that they have organized their various mocks. It is their teachers who, based on what they taught them, organize the mock for them. But this one, I contracted external examiners to, come out with the questions to make sure that all of them write the same paper, know the areas that they are supposed to work at. And
the National Assessment and Resources Center. Yeah, you can tree say, or man, she won't name one day. Yeah, they say no could be on one catch your moody at this ready as Rabani said. Omeko Omo M1 said, the Omo movie and Yama be any I can yet, and in your mom makes me every Juma or almost well. A fine man of Mamako Masan, anyone you are almost as you do on anything employee and family.
You see, we are all in the same country, and Ghana is for us. If we don't do it well, nobody will come and do it for us. So whether private sector or government sector, we are all same. We are trying to support these children who are vulnerable with their parents. So to me, government should come and then help us. You see, sometimes people want to help you, but even when you look at the structure, it is sometimes discouraging. So when somebody wants to even give you something, they will feel that it's not safe. So if the burden is done and then here is completed, we can get support from others. I don't care. Government should come in to help us because we have dedicated ourselves because of the passion for the children. We have dedicated ourselves to do the work. I don't have a child with disabilities now, but the way I feel for them, honestly, if I see them, I cannot leave them. I have to make sure that I've supported them in whatever means, the little way that I can. So with the little that the government can come and do for in terms of logistics, in terms of giving us vehicle to sometimes do follow-ups and go. We don't need vehicle to stand there, but at least when we want to go follow-ups and then we have means of going out and coming, it will help us. Do you get me? The government alone can also do it. We are even calling for philanthropists, and that diagnosis can all be inadequate awareness or lack of awareness. You see, some of the parents may not readily accept the cases as we see. Sometimes they will come when you tell them that, oh, this is the situation, they will deny. They will say no, it's never. If at birth at the hospital, they will tell them that this condition that your child is having, it is so and so, and it can affect your child. But they will deny. They will say no, me, my child, never. So those kind of unacceptable behaviors of the parents can delay diagnosis and assessment. So when they delay, they can take their child because they don't want people to know, or sometimes because of stigmatization, they don't want people to know that they have such a children. They will go and be keeping them in the rooms. Before you realize, it is late.
Okay, yes, I'm going to ask you so a buru. A one yard so here or Yanni and a car Abdul Raha Makasim Bataya or so illumin or didn't send you to the other church. A binding more dear saying a bit to me. I'm more than a legs factory. Yeah, which I can say, Baby Juma, Edia Fat a brew. Now, I know and I watch as a baby and Calmo Mayan of the idea. A yes, a sala area. I hope and a car or men with this song to be one melboa. I'm a grown somewhere in the woman. Etinia Queen, I can't have boa messica, etini abo mine.
To know that His Excellency President Mahama, as part of his resetting Ghana agenda, is going to establish 5 factories in Ghana. Sisala West is an area where soybeans is produced abundantly. Maize is also produced abundantly. Over there in Accra, all the maize that you see and the soybean is produced from this part of the country, Sisala land. So I make a passionate appeal to him to consider establishing a factory, one of these 5 factories in Sisala land, preferably Sisala West. I'm saying this because currently farmers are complaining of low sales of grains. If we have these factories, it will no longer be a worry. We sell them to the factories. They will use them to process things for the same district to use. Also, Chairman General, this community has 2 basic schools. Both of them have KGs with a population over 150 children sitting under trees to learn. I also appeal to you, when you go back to Accra, you work very hard to ensure that these KGs are provided. I also appeal to you, when you go back to Accra, you work very hard to ensure that these KGs are provided. When you go back to Accra, you work very hard to ensure that these KGs are provided with KG blocks. To know that His Excellency President Mahama, as part of his resetting Ghana agenda, is going to
too much. I'm a no, I'm saying to me for more episode. Amamua na said, Amayasamayana or more a no, I find a call am a baby, and so I am more better. And a dime doing now, so more for Swadomo, a home I am saying when I was required to say it's me a bassa.
Ya dia sam kwota bua yetia obi ani ho peso wo kan me nkwa na me za nkoka
so pa etia dia sam yen nara ya kan sam anse ni wet na no to so na so amonti me ko obi aka ho bi
emre amane ne mra nyina so wo yafa
so bra amane ne mra nyina yafa so
yantimi ankam ye hu se ko obi cheburu ho a no no aha no osum ede ni mo na betu asiri kwa asem o ma
so o se ye ni nyina so beti puno east I say and also so how also and 10 and was it missing wine.
And then Kwame Nkrumah ye region no so anka so ato ya ne ya mesro sebra wa wo so maten oba bi ye hia wo yo baba so me makwa ma nsi ni kwan
ayi asani nyina ne asantima na ba kudu no se wo so wo ma ye ma ha nembom o se obi o so otumo ba besu no oba kwan e man kwan no ba besu
no obi ane bo no na wo so oba no ye ni se am obi akwa ma osi ni kwan
ni so obi anya kwan no osi ni kwan obi a o so otimi ba no ba besu
na then sampa wo so ye wi ye di akokọ to wo chere me ye bua ne fem o kwani kroma na regional minister bi atro se security ye ma no kwan de onya hine di ama no kwan mo no na
anna sampa asema ba ye bua wie akokọ court so bua okọ ama register no national institute register etie pa na si no kwan ama okọ no kroma regional minister bi ti kase ukwa tenti mo ba ti makan ko
na de onya hine na fa kro na fa
na de onya hine no mo no afa kro na ko ma ba ti ma fa kan ko ana mo
oh minister for come minister for come ana principal you know regional minister or principal you know minister for local government what come minister for interior wo nya ka ho ne
minister for interior local government minister for chieftaincy regional minister principal you know o mo nyina ayuma
sampa mo kwa akwachi nipa oh yeah na mo akwachi fa na regional minister na fresh judge holiday no afre say one remand wo
asemo sampa na mo kwa makwachi fa mo che fa aye holiday o na regional minister ahwe say remand fa no na fa de ilawo na pasa na eni mo
na me ka kire no wone ne nkrofo anya minister mre ye ninka so why
for so amre o ye ninka so
mre ye ninka so ene monya tumi nti mo mfanya de mo pe
tumi na ba abedi musam nti no mo pe bia mo mfanye
why na sampa hene wonwu kro no so na di mo be ko ho nso
sampa hene on ko be bia ko le dia oboko so
medi asem obi ofri Ivory Coast me twan kontopo na enkrofo kra gigi ni sika wa hadi na wonsa ne ehunu mo no kra ya ma akwa sa chincha fa patapa abedi
da bi asem wa yemfa asante